Hello and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the 7th grade concept of operational word problems. This is standard 7.3b in the great state of Texas, and we are using item number 35 of the 2018 released STAAR test. If you have not done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and then we will look at our answers together. So Marcia is giving the cashier $20 to pay for 3 pairs of socks. We have $5.03 in change. And then each pair of socks costs the same amount. So what is the cost in dollars and cents of each pair of socks? And there's no A, B, C, or D to choose from. We're going to need to figure that out on our own. Well, let's draw a strip diagram to kind of represent what exactly is going on. Because I think once we see what's happening, it's a pretty straightforward problem. So, what is the total amount? Well, the total amount is actually this right here. That's the amount of money that she gave the cashier, a $20 bill. And this particular item that she's buying, these 3 pairs of socks, actually, there's 3 of them. They each cost the same amount. The only other thing we really know is the change. So, we're actually going to break this up into 4 sections. So we've got socks, we've got socks, we've got socks. We do know that those are all equal. So that's our only clue here. And then we've got $5.03 in change. So looking at it like this strip diagram makes me wonder, how much is this amount right here? Right, if I take this 503 away, what am I left with for these 3 pair of socks? Because if these 3 are equal, then that's going to be $20. So watch, we can even write an equation. We could say 3 times socks, so S is going to be my variable there, plus 503 equals 20. Well, we know how to handle that, right? Let's isolate the variable. Let's go ahead and subtract this 503. Let's see what we're dealing with without that. So 503, and so let's just subtract this 503. Now I guess the tricky part, it's not really tricky, is the fact that you have to line up the decimals, and there is no decimal on 20. So we're going to have to put the decimal after the ones place, and then we're going to have to add 2 zeros. We're going to have to subtract across a whole bunch of zeros. But once we do that and get that set up, it's really not that difficult. But that's the quote-unquote trick in this problem, is trying to figure out what is 503 minus, or from to $20. So let's borrow from this 2. That's going to leave us 10. And so that's going to be 9, 10, 9. There we go. Once we get that set up, we're good to go. So that's going to be 7, 9, and that is going to be 4. All right, so $14.97. So that's really what we're dealing with right here, $14.97. And now we just got to split that by 3, right? So 3s equals $14.97. Let's divide both by 3. So let's see what that's going to look like. So 3 into, I'll do that up here, 3 into $14.97. We don't have a decimal in the divisor, so that's fine. Let's put that decimal up there. It's almost 5. It's going to be 4 right there. If we just had 3 more cents, it'd be an even $5. We're kind of ignoring the decimal. We're just dealing with this as 1,497. So 3 goes into 29 9 times, and that is going to be 27, and that is going to be 27. There we go. So $4.99, right? So it looks like we've got $4.99, so S equals $4.99. We could do all that, and we could still get it wrong because it's a free response. So what does your answer document look like? Well, it's going to have a decimal. It's going to have 2 digits to the right. It's going to have 4 digits to the left, and it's going to have a positive and negative. So we can put the $4.99 here. If you want, you can circle in the positive, but if you leave it blank, that's fine. It's automatically assumed to be positive.